So let's talk about follow up and follow through. I talked to an investor today that I've been kind of coaching a little bit and giving some advice to. And he is a wholesaler. He's working full time and he's wholesaling part time. And he had a list that tax delinquent that he'd been cold calling. And he had this one property that, from a list, and he hadn't followed up on it in like 6 months or something like that. And it was only a 1 year delinquent property. So, anyways, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to go back through, follow up on this list again. Haven't talked to these people in a while and just kind of see what's going on. So he followed up with this individual. Turned out that it was a commercial property. He didn't even realize it was a commercial property. It was just a tax delinquent property. It was only 1 year tax delinquent. Turned out to be a doctor who it was the doctor's building where the practice was. Um, and the doctor, just is fed up with the medical industry, decided to go to work with another practice instead of having her own practice, and just was tired of the building, didn't want to mess with it, didn't want to do the upkeep or put it on the market, fix it to get it sold. So she just wanted to be done with it. He called her at the right time, made an offer, put the property under contract, and is in the process of wholesaling it and can probably make a $30,000 to $50,000 wholesale fee, all from probably a free, I think, tax delinquent list that he got at his city, and skip traced it. Very inexpensive to skip trace. I bet you he probably didn't spend more than $50 finding the phone numbers. But the key was the follow up and follow through. He had already talked to this individual one time. She wasn't interested. He followed up 6 months down the road. Things changed and they became interested. So follow up and follow through. You hear that the fortune's in the follow up, and I can't tell you, I've been guilty of it. I don't always follow up as much as I should or could, but I have had people follow up with me 2, 3, 4 years down the road, and I've bought deals 2, 3, 4 years um, down the road from when I first made them an offer, and a lot of times for less money because the market had changed. And so you just never know. Follow up is the key. Stay in touch with people. You don't have to have this huge script. You don't have to have any kind of tricks or techniques or anything like that. You just simply call up and, hey, this is Greg. We talked a few months back about your property. Just wanted to check in with you, see how things are going. Have you decided to sell? You're going to keep it, hang on to it? What are your plans? And by the way, do you have any other property you'd like to sell, or do you know anybody that may have a property that they would like to sell? I buy commercial, residential, land, whatever it is. So you always want to follow up. You always want to ask at the end, do you have any other property you'd like to sell, or do you know of anybody who has any property that they would like to sell? So that is follow up. Fortune's in the follow up. Don't give up. Don't quit. Follow up, follow through. You never know where that deal is going to come from.